I went to college to do the painting course. In second and third year, you were sent down to the print studio to do etching or whatever, and I took to it like a duck to water. So I ended up doing etching as my main elective in fourth year, which caused a bit of trouble because the print department let me do it, and then the painting department at the end of the day said, but you're supposed to be doing painting. So I got a very bad grade for my degree show. I'm not really a colourist. Colour is not the first thing that grabs me. So when I respond to something, if I see something, it tends to be detail, and it tends to be the way the light hits things, the shadow, so it's always been tonal. The foreground within the window bit was done very, very precisely. I decided I wanted all the tones to be done with line and cross-hatching, and that took quite a long time. And then the background through the window was done largely as aquatint, so it's much softer, so it gives you that sense of depth. I wish I lived in this flat, but I don't. Left to my own devices, I would have been black all the way through. I love the intense black velvet line you can get. But quite early on in my career, galleries said to me, yes, very nice dear, but the customers like colour. So I thought, oh dear, I'm not sure I'm going to get the colour I want, but that'll do for just now. Having said that, I've begun to be interested in colour more and more, so it's beginning to creep into my imaging. What I learnt to do is to draw on the plate, but design it in such a way that the colour was quite separate. So I very, very carefully, with bits of card, put on the blue and the green and the red and the yellow and the brown, and it takes forever. I almost finished the edition, but the plate was wearing out, so I had to stop. So I reworked it, I redid the aquatint, and I started printing it like that, which is so much simpler to ink up. Gone back to doing it as a black image, but with just a single spot of colour. And I got the idea from looking at Chinese paintings, and they were so beautiful. This lovely painterly line, and then a single spot of colour on a flower or a fish. And I thought that really could translate beautifully as an etching. So now I'm going to ink up to push the ink into all the lines. It's very physical work, this. That's why I get so hungry. You can see more of it now. The plate itself is such a beautiful object. It's almost worth framing in its own right. And copper is such a lovely, lovely metal. That looks damped.
okay.